Okay, engineer, so in this lesson we are going to learn to model a bevel gear, something like this. Now, as you already know, a bevel gear is used to transmit power at 90 degrees. So let's go ahead. Let's we'll go ahead and we'll start a new drawing. So like so. Then we'll go to sketch as usual. Let's choose the SY plane like this. You're going to sketch using this. So we'll go this way, and then we'll come this way. I'm going to make the angle 160. Now I am pressing the tab command or the tab key on the keyboard to switch in between the angle and the length like this. So the most important one I need is the angle. The length doesn't matter much. So let's say I use a length like this. Okay, and then I'm gonna go this way, right? And then I'll go that way. I'll come down, and then I'll join this to that. Now still I have the line command running. I'll click on center line here, and I'll draw a center line like so. Now I'll start the line command once again. Center line is still running, and I'm going to draw a center line around this edge. One important thing I want to do is I want to dimension this and that, and I need this angle to be 45. It's very important because we are transmitting power at 90 degrees. If I have 145 degree bevel gear, I add another 45 degree bevel gear, and then I can get the power transmitted at 90 degrees. Okay, so I have something like this. Now let me see. Okay, I have 7 here. Let me make it say let me make it 7. Okay, and then here I have 3 point something. Let me make it say 4. Okay, and then here I have 3.8. let me make it 4 as well. Okay, and then this end I could make 1.5. okay, like so. So I'll finish the sketch, and I'm going to revolve this. Like so. Alright, so I'll just okay this as usual. Now what I am going to do next is I'm going to create a plane that is going to be tangential to this surface right here. So for me to do that, I would go to origin like so. I would look for let me rotate a little bit. Let me click on that, and then I'll click on this just as I've done. I mean the Z axis. I'll right click, and then I'll click on visibility like so, and then I'll look for this plane, the XZ plane. I'll right click and make it visible. Now I'll go to plane, and then angle to plane around edge. I'll select this plane, and I'll select this line right? So I'm going to put in an angle that is going to be what, we realize that, okay, let me use the front like this so that it's clearer. Let me move this aside. Now I want to put in an angle that is going to be parallel to this surface, right? 180 plus 20, sorry, that's 200. Sorry, that's bad mathematics. And then I would okay this. Now what I'll do is I'm going to offset this plane right here. So I'll click on it and then I'll move it until it touches this surface. Okay, so until it touches, it just touches the surface. So I have 8.5. I'm going to make it 8.45, and then I'll do okay this. Now let me rotate this into 3D so I can see it better. Okay, so what I'll do next is I'll go to sketch and I'll select this plane like so. Let me drag this down a little bit. I'll click on line. I want to create a center line, so I'll create a center line like so, and then I'll come pick my line and then I'll create a very short kind of line down here. Let me turn this off and I'll go line again, this time a longer one at the top like this, and then I'll go for my axe. I'll join this to that, say radius of 6. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to mirror. So I have mirror here. I'll select that mirror line. I'll select this. I'll apply. Now I'll go for trim and trim this small portion off. Now I would change this to a regular line like this. Okay, let me see. I think it's okay. So this is what I have, and I'm going to cut the tooth profile using this. So I'll finish this sketch like so. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to select this plane, the XY plane, and I'm going to sketch on it. I'm going to sketch on it, so I'll click on that. Okay, all I want to do is I want to project this line right here. So I'll click on it and then I'll break the link. Now I'll just make it longer. I just want it to cut through this one, but I still want it to be parallel to this. Very, very important. So I hope they are parallel. Okay, this and that. Let me see. Here I have parallel constraints, so I'll select parallel and I'll select that just to make sure they are parallel to each other. Okay, so they are parallel now. I'm doing so because I want this curve to align with that. Now I'll finish this sketch. I will click on this curve and I'll edit it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to copy it. So I'll select it first like this, and I'll go to copy. I'll select copy to clipboard, and I will click on this icon. I'm going to copy it by this end, this intersection right here as my base point, and I'll go to done. I'll finish this sketch once again. What I'm going to do is I will click, let me open this work plane right here. Okay, I'll click on work plane 2 and then I'll turn it off, and I'll click on this and turn it off so that I have only this. I'll click on this sketch as well and I'll turn it off. Now for my next sketch, I'll select this plane. Alright, and what I'll do next is I'll go to view and I'll click on a slice. I'll click on slice graphics so that it cuts through the gear. That way I can see what I want to do. So all I'm going to do here is I'll right click and I'll go to paste so that it pastes the drawing, the sketch I copied, and I'll go to 3D view. So what I'll do next is I want this curve right here to touch this line. The moment it touches, I know that they are 45 degrees to each other. So I'll select all of them like I've done. I'll go to sketch and then I'll go to move, and then base point, I'll select this point right here, and then I'll move until it touches this one like so, and then I'll okay this, finish the sketch, click on home. Okay, click on the front view, turn this one around like so. Okay, so this is what I have. Let me rotate it a little bit. Okay, so I'll click on this work plane 1 and I'll make it invincible. I'll click on sketch 2 and I'll make it visible now. Now I'll come to loft and I'll select this first sketch like so, and then I'll select this second sketch right like this, but then I'll click on cut and then I'll okay this. Okay, so you see that it cuts a profile for me. Now all that is left for me to do is to go to pattern. I'll select this, I'll come to the rotation, select this, okay, and then I have what let me put in say 24 and okay this, and here you go. This is your bevel gear. So I'll select this, that is sketch 3. I'll select right click and then make it invincible, and then the Y axis I would also make invincible. And there you go, engineer. That's how you create a bevel gear. Nice and easy, very nice and easy. Now you realize that for sketch 2 like this, this sketch, for this sketch let me turn it around. For this sketch, you realize that I didn't dimension it, so this one was what, 6. Now this is 3.25. Let me make it say 3.5, and then this 1.26. I can make 1.3. okay, and then now finish the sketch. Okay, so that is all, engineer. So you should be able to create this.